Wait, it's going on for like a whole hour?
Yeah, I just help them a little bit, give them some reviews on Scribe. And yeah, right now I'm working on applying all the grades for stake rate. Yeah, there are many different changes, so I had to figure out like a timeline on how to implement them to not make the Git history a mess. Yeah, I'm about to start. I had a few issues with testing, but yeah.
Okay, thank you, Green. Let's continue with Andre.
So I continued with the subgraph for the new V2 contract. I kind of finished it. I wrote some deployment and interaction scripts for the contract. I deployed it at first on Rinkaby. Then I ran into some problems with the subgraph. So I found out that the subgraph, some networks of the subgraph do not support call handlers. So then I had to change the smart contract to use events in every function. I also went over Shotaro's review. I implemented Shotaro's suggestions over gas optimization and refactoring some stuff. Yeah, mostly around this zone. Right now, I started integrating the new subgraph with the V2, the new front end, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Andre. Let's continue with Shotaro.
So I continue to work on Kleros Moderate, the Telegram moderation box. So I got it running on an AWS free tier virtual machine. It can now support all of the rich message types that Telegram has. So if someone posts a photo, that's fine. If someone posts a poll or a sticker, now it can handle those messages properly. And it has a permissionless mode where users have an allowance of how many reports and pieces of evidence they can add in a time period just to prevent some potential griefing. So the target is this week getting the bots running in the trading group. Yeah, I briefly had a call with Mitha from API3 just to ask him about how API3 has handled moderation. It seems likely that a lot of DeFi protocols maybe don't need, maybe don't have a strong need for a credible neutral moderation system. So. And anyways, it's still that valuable to get some feedback about which communities would need this, which communities wouldn't. Yeah, I'll reach out to some people from Lens and Blue Sky to see how they're handling moderation. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Shotaro. Yeah, you can probably ask try to get something like that integrated with Lens. That would be very good.
Yeah, probably something at the front end level, the underlying protocol is probably going to be completely moderation free, but then the front ends that people interact with it are going to have some moderation level.
Yeah. Let's go with JB.
I guess so. I was off on Thursday, Friday. Now I've been looking at something that was not working for V2, which was redeploying basically the contracts. Kleros Core is a fairly large contract. Was never really a big concern because Arbitrum was advertising that there was no contract size limit, but that was before Nitro. And they haven't really updated their documentation, but actually now the limit is the same as L1. So Kleros Core is 1 kilobyte above the limit, even less than that. So yeah, we need to shave a few kilobytes for now. It looks like the PR that's currently under review for the sortition tree might help reduce the size of the contract. So yeah, that should be helpful. And yeah, otherwise I was playing with the optimization parameters. If I set the number of runs to 1, I'm actually at 24.99 kilobytes. So I think it might deploy, but the execution cost would be a little bit higher. So that would be really a hack, a temporary hack. Anyways, otherwise, yeah, we got some different domains actually for VIA, for the bridge, because the previous one actually was cancelled, the previous purchase. So now we have via bridge.com, via bridge.io, via.ninja. And yeah, I think that's it for now. We should have some Git perhaps for the contributors to Kleros today. So I think that's about it on my side.
Thank you, Jamie. Let's go with Daniel.
Yes, so last week I was working with Alej on cross-chain proxy for Polygon. We were configuring meta evidence for the arbitrator, so because the dispute wasn't displayed correctly on the court, and it seems like now it's solved. So after that I switched on the V2. I had some small tasks. For instance, I updated I created the PR with partition tree because previously just was the code in my fork, so I merged it with master and created the PR so it would be easier to review. Yeah, so was resolving conflicts and all that. Yeah, so after that I also have to fix a bug for unstaking, which should be done tomorrow, and after that I'll switch back to cross-chain for Polygon. Yeah, there is like a bots problem, and test file should be updated there. And also, like, should we like review the contracts for Polygon cross-chain proxy? Like, should it be reviewed by the team, or there is no need? Because it's basically like the same as 6-day proxy, just the bridging part is different. But other than that, it's
it's better to review that. Yeah.
so yeah. Well, I posted once I'm done on the smart contract review.
Yeah. If maybe Shotaro, if you also want to review that, that'd be great.
Yeah. Well, for now, since I haven't done testing, there might be some bugs, so I need to check it out first. And once I'm done, I will post it there. Should be done this week somewhere.
Okay. Thank you, Daniel.
Sounds good.
Let's continue with Jean.
Hey guys, hope you're all well. Last week, predominantly in the theme of Gnosis. The testnet is running for well since Wednesday, but they only have 2 clients working at the moment, so it's only Lighthouse and Seku that are currently operational. So that sucks because we're running Nimbus, and I think we should probably continue using that one. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe there will be a fix today or tomorrow. And otherwise, for this week, I'm going to focus on the blog as a migration plan there. See if we can give that some gas. Yeah.
Thank you, George. Let's go with Alex.
Yeah, so as Daniel said, last week I was helping him with the evidence display for the cross-chain proxy with Polygon. Once I finished with that, I also published a fix for the SDK of the address tag registry for my Ether wallet. I was also helping Federico Ast with a couple of meetings and starting to pick up again Kleros V2 frontend, which I have been doing today. Yep.
Thank you, Anish. Let's go with Emmett.
Yeah, so I prepared all the transactions for the new courts. I put them in the doc. I already sent that on the team channel. So that includes policy registry as well and the create court transactions. Tomorrow I scheduled a meeting with Popcorn Network. They're a DeFi protocol that's impact focused. So they have like a list of beneficiaries, and then so I'm gonna speak to them about using Curate instead, because right now the way they organize beneficiaries is pretty messy. It's just all through Discord. And once again, Proof of Humanity is gaining some popularity for integrations. There was a presenter in Developer DAO last Friday who mentioned Proof of Humanity before I even brought it up. So yeah, I've been speaking with him as well. And a major thing that I've been working on also is research for independent judiciaries. So I've been reaching out to some DAOs. I'm creating a survey as well to try and see if we can grow the use of Kleros as a judicial system in a lot of DAOs, because I think it's a good way that we could generate some disputes, like a new stream of disputes, and also help secure the court in the process, like the more DAOs join. So I'll be keeping you posted on that as well. But yeah, that's it from my end.
Thank you, Emmett. Nat, do you want to tell anything today?
Hello. Yeah, I'm just joining for the first time in the Open Dev call. A big fan of Kleros. I applied to be a communications person for you guys. So from now on, I'll be joining every meeting I can to really sense deeper into whether I would be a good fit for, talking for us. Just
Thank you.
yeah, and I'm here to listen and to learn more than anything, because my goal initially was to do communications for the whole Web3 community. That was a big task, and my mental health has been going down exponentially the past 8 months or 9 months since I was really diving deep into this courageous task. So I selected one company, which is Kleros, to be the balance bringer to the community of the Web3. So I'm really glad to be here. And Clement, we met several times, yeah. Lisbon, Berlin, Prague. Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you too. Let's go with Pinion.
From last week, I've been working on the landing page for the Lingo. So I have a call with Arjun to discuss some ideas. So basically, following up the points we bring up on the call to the design. It's almost done. Actually, probably I'll be finished this initial version by tomorrow. So just finish up some last parts. And then send to Arjun again for feedback and see if there's need to some changes or some suggestions to update. And yeah, so this is mostly done. Apart from that, I've been also keep working on the Kleros board design. Now I'm working on the pages related to case specific page and also the arbitrable specific page for the Kleros board. So yeah, keep working on these two things.
Thank you, Pinion. Do we have anything else for today?
What is the state of the hackathon prizes? I don't know much about it, and I just had someone reach out to me.
We gave it to Lensmin.
I got an email from DevPost which contained a form from Celo, and I think they're going to split $500 between us. Yeah, I think you just need to fill up some form, and I think they will reach out to do this.
That's about like the Kleros prize, because
the Kleros prize.
Yeah, we gave it to Lensmin, but
Yeah, was it announced somewhere?
I don't know. I think at this point I think we had decided not to go there anymore.
Okay.
Okay. So thanks everyone, and see you on site. Cheers.
Thanks everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
guys, bye.
See you.
Did it last for an hour or an hour and 18 minutes?